Good morning. I'm Jody and welcome to Shima Flow Yoga. If you wake up and your body feels 20 years older than you are, if your hips are tight, your shoulders are cranky, and your hands don't want to work yet, you're in the right place. That morning stiffness is real, and in perimenopause and menopause, it gets louder. Estrogen is one of your body's natural anti-inflammatories. So as it declines, your joints notice. Mornings are when they complain the most. This practice helps unstick all of it. Gentle, slow, and doable before you've even had coffee. You'll need a mat, a rolled up towel or blanket, a wall, and one lightweight, a dumbbell or a water bottle for the very end. Let's wake up together. Come to a comfortable seat. However you sit is fine, on a cushion, on a chair, against a wall, and let your hands rest on your knees. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. Take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out your mouth, nice and long. Let's do 2 more like that. In through the nose and slowly out through your mouth. 1 more time in and out. Before we move, just notice what's loud this morning. Your hips, shoulders, hands. No judgment, simply notice. We're going to visit all of it. Lengthen up through your spine and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Let the weight of your head do the work. No pulling here. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, roll your chin slowly down to your chest and breathe in and take it over to the left. Again, pause, feel, notice. Nice deep breath in and exhale back to center. Now shoulder circles, draw your shoulders up to your ears, back and down, slow and big. Let's do about 5 of these. Mindfully moving your body and being aware of the breath. Inhaling as the shoulders rise, exhaling as the shoulders lower. 2 more. All right, let's go ahead and reverse. Again, inhale, bring the shoulders up and forward, exhale and down. Again, we're doing 5 of these. Not just going through the movements, but really noticing how this feels in your body. Good, last one. Now take a big breath in and pull your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Squeeze at the top and then drop them with a sigh. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale all the way up, big squeeze. As you exhale, allow that sigh to be audible. That's the sound of the day letting go of you. 1 more time. Lift those shoulders up, squeeze, and exhale, drop down. All right, moving to the joints, no one really talks about your hands. Reach your arms forward and spread your fingers as wide as they'll go. Then make a gentle fist. Open back up nice and wide and close. Total of 10 times. So 8 more times, we open it up and we close. Really stretching and feeling your joints, the connective tissue opening. And every time we stretch just a little bit more. Keep moving at your own pace. You might do a little more than 10 times. You might do a little less than 10 times. It's okay. Just getting that movement in. And we'll do one more. Opening up and releasing. Good. Shake it out a little bit. If your hands are stiff or achy in the morning, you're in very good company. It's one of the most common places menopause shows up, and almost nobody warns us about it. Now, circle your wrists 5 times in one direction and 5 times in the other direction. Good. Continuing to focus on the breath and sensation in your body. All right. Now bring your palms together in front of your chest and slowly lower your hands until you feel a gentle stretch in your wrists. Let's take 3 breaths here. Your hands do everything for you, so give them their morning. All right, come onto your hands and knees and pad your knees with a towel if it's a little sensitive on your knees. Let's breathe into cow pose, lift your chest, your tailbone, and then exhale, round your back, chin to chest, and press the floor away from you. Keep moving at your own pace and let the breath lead the movement, not the other way around. So we're inhaling and opening and exhaling and rounding, giving our spine a lot of love here through flexion and extension. Let's do one more into that cow pose. Inhale. One more. Exhale, round the spine, and then find a neutral spine here. All right, we're still on the hands and knees. Go ahead and lift your right arm up towards the ceiling or the sky as you inhale, and then thread it underneath you on your exhale with your palm facing up. Rest your right shoulder and your cheek on the mat. This one gets between the shoulder blades where we hold a lot. Let's take a few breaths here. And then as you begin your inhale, slowly unwind, come back up, reach your arm back up towards the sky or towards the ceiling, and then release the hand back down. All right, let's switch sides. Inhale, left arm reaches up, open up, and exhale, thread that arm under your body. Pause and breathe. All right, on your inhale, slowly start to rise, bring that arm back up, and exhale, gently come back to center. All right, we're going to bring the knees wide and the big toes together, hips sinking back towards your heels into child's pose, resting your forehead down. If you need a little support under your hips, you can slide that towel underneath you and take a moment here, relaxing and breathing. This is a very calming posture, child's pose, called Balasana, and it's also known as the pose of honor. So think of yourself honoring your body, your mind, the moment with this pose. Now walk both hands over to the right, and you'll start to feel your left side body open up. The ribs, the waist, all the way to the hip. As you breathe in, try to take that breath into that side. Feeling everything expand on the in-breath and soften on the out-breath. All right, we're going to walk the hands back to center and over to the left. Now you're feeling that sensation in the right side, expanding as you breathe in, releasing as you breathe out. All right, let's walk the hands back to center. Take one more full breath here, right? Honoring ourselves and exhaling slowly out. All right, come to your hands and knees. We're going to step the right foot forward between your hands, left knee's down. Add a cushion underneath there if you need to. Let's walk the hands up on top of the thigh. And if you want to keep your hands down onto the ground, you can. It's completely your choice. We're going to sink forward just slightly so you start to feel the sensation in the front of your left hip. And this is where all that sitting lives, right there in that hip. So with each exhale, we're going to soften a tiny bit more. Remember, never forcing anything, just easing yourself into it. Make sure you're keeping the chest lifted, the shoulders relaxed, and as the hips are sinking, that tailbone's rocking down just a bit. Always go by the sensation that you feel in your body. One more inhale. And on the exhale, let's release and switch sides, bringing the left foot forward. And again, as you focus on your deep breathing, our heart is lifting, the shoulders are relaxing, maybe a gentle smile on your face. That tailbone rocks down a little bit. That's going to increase that depth of sensation in your hip flexor, in the front of your leg. And let's take another breath in and then exhale, releasing back onto your hands and your knees. All right, let's come to a standing position. You're going to face the wall if you're outside near a tree or a fence, and you're going to place your hands on the wall about shoulder height. Shift your weight into your left foot, bending your knee, and crossing your right ankle over the left thigh, right above the knee. You're going to flex the right foot and keep it flexed there. Now start to sit back a little bit more, like you're lowering into a chair, right? A small movement, but a big feeling here. And this is your outer hip. And for a lot of women, this, right, is the spot. You can send the hips back a little bit more. You can use your right hand to press that knee down towards the floor, right? Explore a little bit with this movement, right? Because our bodies are different. So only you know what's going to be the perfect placement of your foot, of your knee, of your hand in these postures. Good. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, slowly come out and let's switch sides. Take the left ankle over the right thigh. Make sure you're bending that right knee. We're going to start to sit back a little bit more. And again, exploring, shifting in your body to get into that sweet spot. Hips back, gently pressing the knee down. Okay, you might not need to do any exploration here, right? Maybe you're a little tighter in your hips and you're really feeling that stretch. That's wonderful. The feeling is where we want to focus. Good. Let's breathe in one more time. And release, standing nice and tall. And notice how different your hips feel already. All right, let's bring the feet hip width distance. Reach your right arm overhead and gently bend to the left into a nice side bend. Let's breathe here. Keep the chest open, the right shoulder back. You can take your gaze up towards your right hand. Get a nice stretch in your neck. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, release down and switch sides. Left arm reaches up. Start to bend to the right, chest is open, shoulder back, gaze towards the hand, and breathe. Good. One more inhale and exhale, release, allowing your arms to hang heavy by your side and gently twist side to side. We're just going to let the arms swing and gently slap against your back, loose, easy. Not necessarily a yoga pose, it's more of just a release, a shake off here. Do this about 10 times or so until it feels nice and good. And then come to a standing position, nice and still, and just feel your whole spine awake and alive. All right, we're going to finish with a little strength. And here's the part that makes this practice different. Yoga just unlocked your joints. Strength is what protects them. So we finish with 2 moves. And this is where I want you to meet my other half. Go ahead and pick up your weight, whether it's a dumbbell, a water bottle, or anything with a little heftiness to it, and hold it at your chest with both hands. Your feet are a little wider than your hips. Sit back and down like you're reaching for a chair behind you. Your chest is tall, and then press through your heels to stand. Let's do 8 of these together. Nice and slow. Down for 2 and up for 2. Good. Down and up. Again, 3, take it down and rise up. 4, sit back and stand back up. 5 and rise. 6 and take it up. Make sure you're squeezing through those thighs. 7 and your glutes, and lift. And 8, bring your mind into your muscles and rise. We've got 2 more. 9, lower down and rise. And 10, lower down and rise up. All right, go ahead and set your weight down. And then rise up onto the ball mounds of your feet. And then lower nice and slow. We're going to do 10 of these. Rise and lower. And rise and lower. Good. Again, take it up on those toes and lower down. Keep moving. You're going to start to feel maybe a little out of balance sometimes. Keep going. Take it up. This is 6. And lower down. We're going for 10. 7. Take it up and lower down. Remember, it's okay to wobble, to fall a little bit. That just means we're making progress. 2 more. Rise and lower. And last one, rise up and lower down. All right, that's it. That's the whole strength part, just 90 seconds. So muscle around a joint is what keeps that joint safe. Yoga and strength were never in competition. They're partners. All right, stand nice and tall, arms by your side, and close your eyes for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in, reach your arms above your head, and then as you exhale, allow your arms to fall and let the breath go. Feel the difference between the body you woke up with and the body you're standing in now. Same body, different sensation. If mornings are hard on your joints, I made you a free guide. It's called Unstick Your Joints, and it's a 10-minute version of what we just did with a printable sheet for your fridge. The link is below in the description. And if you're curious about that strength piece at the end, I have a whole video on why lifting is safe and important for us in menopause. It's on my channel, and I think it will surprise you. Subscribe if this helped, and tell me in the comments which joint was the loudest for you this morning. Mine was my neck. I'm Jody. This is Shima Flow Yoga. Now go have your coffee. You've earned it.